Ladies and gentlemen, this is TJK Thomas Johnson, and I'm here to doing a video about Battlefield 6, which I think they just released a trailer right now. I'm gonna check out, and I don't know if I said this before, but I'm a huge Battlefield fan. Unlike the Call of Duty ones, which I sadly didn't get to play back in the day. I think the only one that I played was one in the PlayStation 2 where there was all I think there was the first phase was like all covered of snow and stuff like that, and you go to the cities and there's a bunch of tanks out there. That was the first Call of Duty that I ever played, and probably I think I just didn't play no more. And I'm not a huge Call of Duty fan, but Battlefield fan, I'm a really huge on that. And not just because I just think personally, I just think it's a better game than Call of Duty, but also I know the potential that Battlefield has with his franchises and what they are capable to do. And I just think it's just a much fun experience. Much more when you have thousands of players in like one match and stuff like that. Now, of course, not thousands of players, but like hundreds or even 60 players. Basically, around hundreds. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is TJK Thomas Johnson, and I'm gonna react to the trailer. Now, again, Battlefield 2042. I guess it's Battlefield 2042. Anyway, the one that came before Battlefield 6. Sorry, the one that came before this one that is gonna be about to come out, Battlefield 6. Uh, I had a lot of hype. I had a lot of hype in this one, in that one, and everybody had Battlefield was coming back and stuff like that after the sadly failure of Battlefield 5, which to be fair I enjoyed, but not everybody. So that one, Battlefield 2042, I hope I'm saying right. But that one I was really happy into it because they were combining modern with old school stuff, and they are doing crazy. At least for the trailers, they seem to be doing a lot of crazy new, bring a lot of new ideas, new crazy stuff, like rocket ships exploding and tornadoes and all that. Like that seems like a lot of fun. And then the game come out and it didn't live to the hype, sadly. And that sucks because this was one of those games that have everything. It was like it had everything that makes a fun game fun, like lots of players going against each other and stuff like that, shooting new equipments, jumping out of the building, flying with your flying suit, and tornadoes and stuff like that, sandstorms, and the game just wasn't fun for some reason. And now they're gonna try again with the new Battlefield 6, and well, let's see what they're gonna do. Man, I hope they landed. I hope they make this game good because I heard they are working with the community. I don't know if that's real or not, but I hope they do work with the community to make this game the best that it can. And man, like I just hope it's good. And by the way, don't pre-order because a lot of people I guess pre-ordered the last game, and it just didn't live to the hype. So yeah, 3, 2, 1. Sorry for the audio, by the way.
My fellow citizens, today represents a dark day in our history. With this monstrous, unprovoked attack, No country is safe from their reach.
Damn.
For all those serving on our behalf, our prayers go with you. For the Pax Armada mercenaries who are watching now, I have a message. It's over. Let's get to work.
Okay, this looks good, but again, the other one looking good as well.
Move fast. Move decisive. Dagger on my 6. Send it.
Okay, it seems like the destruction is very much improved. We're gonna have as well naval battles. Wait, is that Brooklyn? I mean, it looks really cool, but destroying buildings and stuff like that. Yeah, it just looks cool. Multiplayer review, July 31. Hey, I mean, it looks really fucking good. But again, Battlefield 2042 also looking really fucking good as well, and you know how that turned out. And EA, I don't know who said this, but I read an article which said that they were expecting to make with this game like to reach like 100 million players, and I actually don't know how they're gonna reach that, but that sounds like really confident, but way too confident. Like I really don't know how they're gonna reach that, but yeah, man, this game really looks pretty cool, and I hope everything goes well for them. And man, like they seems to be improving the destruction of the map, and I think it's gonna look way better here because one of the things about Battlefield 2042 is that the maps was too big. Like it was just too big, and I love a big map, but like even when they how do I say it? Even when they turn up the players count to like I think like it was like 64 or even more than that. Even then the maps didn't feel like very that there was a lot of people because the map was just too big, and because of that there was either a lot of players in one point at the map, or there was lots of players in the other point in the map, and it was like you gotta get a car, man, to get to these guys, and it's like everybody had a car. Everybody was doing something with a car, with a helicopter, and for some reason the gunplay didn't feel as rewarding as taking a car, at least in my opinion. So I'm really curious that how they're gonna handle that because everything here it looks like linear. Let's just say it looks like more. There was more construction. There was more places that are harder to go in cars and stuff like that. And there's probably gonna be more. Of course, the cars and helicopters is still gonna be here, but I'm really curious about how they're gonna manage auto stains that they kind of handled poorly in the last one. So yeah, man, I'm really hyped for Battlefield. I hope they nail this Battlefield, man. I really hope because I know the potential that this game has. I mean, much more with Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Bad Company, and all those games. Like, man, we need Battlefield back, bro. We need somebody to fight against Call of Duty because Call of Duty has been doing the same thing all over again, man. And It's like it's getting annoying right now, man. Even though that those games do like they print money and shit, like we need that Battlefield back, man. So yeah, this is TJK Thomas Johnson, and this is my reaction. And bye.